Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Broku no Hero. This is another Black Clover Manga chapter review. A review of chapter 231, titled The Dark Triad. Now, this of course is going to feature manga spoilers, so if you want to be spoiled, then I would suggest to click away. But we're just going to get into it. Now, I want to say is that I will not be using very many manga panels, just because Shueisha likes to give false copyright strikes. As I've said before, they have given copyright strikes on my manga reviews. Then I counterclaim, then they remove it. And honestly, isn't that big of a deal because they always remove it. But then the video's down for 2 weeks, and then there's no point of even uploading it because it's been down for 2 weeks. So we're using very little manga panels, but I'll leave a link in the down below in the description. The chapter will be out tomorrow for free on Viz, so I'll leave a link for that. But anyways, if you guys do enjoy the video, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So the chapter picks up where it left off, where Asta has just defeated the entirety of that Spade base. Yes, so Asta soloed a Spade base, or a Spade fortress, by himself, and he defeated a Spade captain. Now, this is something that I didn't get to really talk about in the last chapter because the official translations by Viz were not out, but it was confirmed that the Spade guy, the Basilisk guy, was a captain. So Asta defeated a Spade captain, and from what we know, the Spade is the most powerful kingdom, so he defeated a Spade captain, and, yeah, so Asta is captain level. This is just 100% confirmation now. There is literally no way to argue against it. Now, what I mean by captain level is he's stronger than what captains were. Now, of course, captain tier is probably higher now, but when we say captain level, it means that he's stronger than what captains were, and he has been for a while. I've been arguing this for a long-ass time, but people want to still try and say he's vice-captain level, but yes, Asta defeated a Spade captain quite easily, while not even using full power, because he wasn't even his most powerful black form. Anyways, let's get more into the review. Asta's basically happy that he has saved these people, and then Noelle with Finral and Mimosa arrive. Now, Noelle can use Valkyrie Dress and use a water protection spell, like an armor or whatever, that transports them over through the Grand Magic Zone. And so yeah, Noelle is definitely powered up too. She was also training for 6 months. Asta thinks his armor is cool, which I'm glad he's like kind of finally recognized it. And basically what we find out is, while Finral is still weird around girls in this chapter, even though it's been 6 months, he actually has a fiance, as stated by Mimosa. Or I guess it could be by Noelle, but it doesn't really say who said it. But either way, still, that's cool that Finral is actually engaged to Finesse. And also, it does say that Finral did train for 6 months. Asta said he got a lot stronger. Now, Noelle denies this, but I'm sure that Finral has. I mean, he trained for 6 months with Spirit Guardians and other really strong characters. And we do get to see now that Mimosa has leveled up. Mimosa can use the runes or the symbols like the Heart Mages could, like Gaia could, and she is healing everybody there, and she is wearing that one weird, like, Valkyrie-looking plant armor, and it does look like more like armor instead of just wings now. So Mimosa definitely leveled up. She's probably way better at fighting too, not just as a good support. Remember, she was already a decent fighter before because she improved a lot. Now, she's probably an even better healer and an even better fighter. So good overall level ups for everybody. Now, basically, they are sad, the people they have saved, because their home is occupied by the Spade military. But good thing for them, Leopold and Luck were sent to go basically free them up. Leopold and Luck go through, and the two of them completely destroy a different Spade base. Which, while it is really cool to see Luck and Leo go off like that together, it will bring to a critique that I will talk about later at the end of the overall summary of the chapter. So it is also showing that both Luck and Leopold can use the runes or the symbols of magic, so this shows that they have gotten way stronger. This also leads to a really important statement here that I'll also talk about more. Leopold says, "I heard that the strongest guys here were at most tier 2. If that's the case, then you're no match for us." Now, what's crazy is basically Leopold says there's several tier 2 mages there, and they would be no match for them. This guarantees at the very least that Leopold and Luck are high-level tier 2 mages, but more than likely they're now tier 1 mages, so yeah, Tier 1, they're definitely captain level. I mean, they already likely were before, or at least very close, or at least a low captain level. And now, they're with 6 months of training, they're gonna be beastly. And what's really crazy here, though, is that Luck, from what we can tell, isn't using the weird sort of mana skin he learned from Lefuru. So he's probably not even using close to his full power here, and yet is easily defeating Tier 2s. So, yeah, pretty big power amp for Luck now. And this leads us to basically the big reveal for the end of the chapter. Basically, the girl that Asta saved, she says right now the Spade Kingdom is being ruled by the most evil group of magic users called the Dark Triad. I hear that they're so strong that it's like they're demons themselves. Then it pans to the center of the Spade Kingdom, likely the capital, and basically it shows Zenon, Dante, and Vanica. They are all three that use devil powers, and they are talking about, have you gotten used to wielding the demon's power? Now, it's probably really going to be devil in the official translation, but they are likely related here, as Vanica calls Dante Big Brother. They all look related. They all have also been training for the past 6 months, so what's crazy is if you remember from a few chapters ago, the diamond guy, or the spade guy that soloed two diamond generals and dozens of diamond soldiers, it's this guy right here. It's Zenon. And he's been training for 6 months, so that is showing probably how strong he's going to be. And what's weird is all of these guys probably have marks on their faces. Zenon and Dante it shows, but for Vanica, she has an eye patch on, so I'm sure that the mark that she has is probably on her right eye. And it ends with, why did we wait for a half year to even do this anyways? And basically, Dante says, so that everything that was needed had time enough to prepare or be prepared. It'd be boring if the game was over right away, right? All life is in the palm of our hands. So where shall we attack first? So, it seems like maybe Dante wanted everybody in the Clover and Heart to get stronger because he wanted a good fight. He just didn't want to wipe them out, which probably he would if Zenon could solo 2 diamond generals and dozens of soldiers with low difficulty and scare Luck. Now remember, Luck wasn't scared of Elf Dorothy, but was very scared of Zenon. That very likely puts Zenon well above Elf Dorothy, who's one of the strongest characters in the series. So, he was already that strong, and now he's been training for 6 months. And then we do know the Dark Triad has devil powers. How is that going to work? I have no idea, but it's going to get crazy. These guys are probably going to be well above the devil in power. Probably not even going to be close, to be honest. And this brings me into some topics that I do need to talk about when it comes to the Dark Triad. So this is from a post called Despair, or a post from a Twitter user called Despair, who, this is a really good tweet. In psychology, the Dark Triad refers to the personality traits of narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. They are called dark because of their malevolent qualities. Machiavellianism equals Dante, narcissism equals Vanica, psychopathy equals Zenon. So, another really good thing that Tabata did, creating a group that kind of works out really cool like that. So yeah, I'm really excited for the Dark Triad. They're definitely going to be better than the Third Eye, I can tell you that right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Zenon would solo the Third Eye by himself. Now you might say, oh, well, Fauna and Vedo can regenerate. Well, he has double powers too, which is other world magic. So maybe he can too, or maybe he can cancel the regeneration. But Zenon's going to be a beast, that's all I know. And he's been training for 6 months. So, yeah, guys, Zenon is an absolute monster. I'm sure Dante is probably even stronger than him, which is crazy. But one of the biggest things we need to question here is, and this is, I'm not the only one here, a lot of people are questioning, why do these guys look like Yuno and Damnatio at the same time? Some people are saying that they look like Julius, which I don't really see it at all, to be honest, but you can definitely see the Yuno resemblance. Somebody even colored the image of Dante, and he looks like Yuno. And with the whole information of a couple chapters ago, somebody crashing Hajj Village saying Master Yuno, does that mean that there was originally a fourth one here? Is Yuno the littlest brother of these four? The littlest sibling, the youngest one? And he just got abandoned and went to the Clover Kingdom? Maybe they needed Yuno to get stronger to try and take advantage of him. Maybe the Dark Triad wants to make Yuno go through despair so that Yuno's grimoire turns into a 5th leaf Clover grimoire, and he can use devil powers. Maybe that's what they want to do. It would be pretty interesting and a good, like, kind of like an implant. What is the word? A sleeper cell? Maybe they'll tell Yuno a word. It'll bring him down to despair. Honestly, I don't want that, because people are going to call Sasuke vibes all over. But it could still probably be done pretty cool anyways. But definitely weird that these guys look like both Damnatio and Yuno. So I want to see the Yuno ties. I also want to see Yuno after this time skip, because he's going to be a boss no matter what. I want to see him wield that sword of Zephyr once again. But yeah, anyways guys, I think that's pretty much it for the chapter review. Basically just Leopold and Luck are basically probably tier 1 level now. Luck is tier 1 without even trying, it looks like. The Dark Triad's introduced. Hopefully we get some Yuno information next chapter, because what was that, 2 chapters ago now, where it kind of left on a cliffhanger for Yuno. Really want to see more of that. Everybody's wondering what is Yuno's origin. Him being a spade could make sense. But anyways guys, that's it for the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You guys all have an amazing day. Plus...